Hold on just a minute now. Stop whatever you're doing and lean in closer, cause this here message ain't no accident. It wasn't some random YouTube algorithm or you just scrolling for nothing. No, sir, something mighty bigger led your eyes right here, right now. Something old as time, something powerful, something that don't answer to human reason. My name's Michael, the Archangel standing proud before the throne of the Most High, wielding the fiery sword in battles too fierce for human eyes to witness. And I've been sent to you this very second, 'cause heaven's been watching, seen something the earth just missed altogether. Heaven saw your sacrifice. Every tear you quietly let fall, every night your pillow soaked up pain no one else wanted to hear, every time you kept on standing when all you wanted was to fall apart. You thought nobody was watching. You thought your hard work was invisible. Your quiet fight to do right even when the world seemed to favor the wicked was just foolish. You thought those long nights of hurt, those prayers whispered through tears in the dark while everyone else slept. Those days you put on a smile, carrying a load heavy enough to crush anyone else. You truly believed it all just disappeared into thin air. Well, I'm here to burn that lie up real good. Nothing was lost, not a single bit. Every drop of sweat gathered in heavenly vessels, every tear counted and kept safe as sacred proof of your faith, your fight, your purpose, etched in your soul before you ever took your first breath on this earth. And now the time's come. Not tomorrow, not some far-off day that fades like morning mist, not some empty promise blown away by the wind. Now, right here, right now. Everything you lost, it's coming back times 7 with interest from above. 'Cause the spiritual law's clear. When the enemy steals from the chosen, he's got to give back 7-fold. And you, my friend, have been robbed long enough. Heaven's already signed the decree to make it right, and no hellfire can undo what God's hand has sealed. I know the battles you've been through. I've been standing right there beside you even when you couldn't feel me, even when you felt all alone. I saw when someone you trusted plunged the knife of betrayal deep into your back. I saw you open your heart wide, give your best, offer your truest loyalty, and get nothing but cold shoulders, lies, and abandonment in return. You loved deeper than most folks know how, and got treated like you didn't matter. You gave without counting, and all you got back was thanklessness. And the worst part? It wasn't just the betrayal itself. No, it was knowing your own spirit warned you, feeling that quiet voice saying, "Be careful," but choosing to believe the best, 'cause that's who you are. You're one of those rare souls who gives chance after chance, forgives quick, and sees light in folks carrying nothing but darkness. And the world, well, it turned that beautiful gift into a weapon against you. So many doors slammed in your face, you lost count. Opportunities with your name on them snatched away at the last minute. Jobs that looked sure as sunrise vanished before your very eyes. Relationships that promised peace turned into battlegrounds. Your health, attacked in ways doctors can't explain. Pains popping up for no reason, a weariness that won't quit no matter how much rest you get, a heaviness in your bones and mind that's like it's come from some other place, 'cause, truth be told, it did. You wake up some mornings wondering why life's so much harder on you than on others. You look around and see folks putting in half the work you do, living with more ease, more joy, more plenty, and that dark voice sneaks in your ear whispering, "Maybe you ain't good enough, maybe something wrong with you, maybe God done forgotten your name." Well, I'm here to burn that lie up with heaven's fire. Ain't nothing wrong with you. What you're facing is a spiritual war so vast, your human mind can barely wrap around it. And it's happening 'cause the darkness knows who you are. The enemy don't waste bullets on folks who ain't a threat. If your life's been a battlefield, it's 'cause there's something mighty inside you that scares the forces of hell. There's a calling, a gift, an anointing, a mission so powerful planted deep in your soul that the enemy's done all they can to stop you from finding the truth about yourself. That's why I'm here to tell you what's happening right now in the heavenly realm. While you were crying, doubting, thinking about giving up, something huge was moving on your behalf. Lately, there's been a stirring in the spiritual courts like we ain't seen in generations. Warrior angels sent just for you, chains holding your blessings captive, broke one by swords of pure light. Demons trying to wreck your finances, stripped of their power and thrown into the outer darkness. Spirits of delay swept away like dust before a storm. I myself drew my sword in battles over your home, your workplace, the roads you travel every day. Battles you never saw, but I promise you, they were fought for you. Those nights you woke up sudden like heart racing, feeling something strange in the air. That wasn't chance, that was your spirit hearing the sound of victory ringing out. Your enemies have already fallen. I say it again so it sinks deep. Your spiritual enemies have already fallen. Those who plotted against you in the unseen realm have been judged and condemned. Those who cursed your life have seen those curses boomerang right back to them. Those who laughed at your pain are reaping the bitter fruit they planted. You don't need to fight them yourself. You don't gotta take on flesh and blood. The battle belongs to the Lord of hosts, and the win has already been declared. But listen close now, because I'm about to share something few folks are ready for. All you've been through, the pain, the loss, the betrayal, the lack, it's got layers. What you felt in your body, mind, and heart is just the surface. Beneath that, there's a spiritual trap meant to keep you stuck in defeat. I call it the game of layers. The enemy don't just attack your life on the outside, he attacks how you see yourself, your identity, your very understanding of who you are. He wants you to believe you were born to suffer, that you're doomed to scarcity, that pain is your lot in life. Now, as long as you hold on to that lie, those chains stay tight as a tick on a hound dog. But there's a way to cut through every single one of them, all at once. That way's found in the 7 swords of protection and breakthrough, handed down to me straight from the Most High himself. I've laid out this sacred wisdom in a digital guidebook called The 7 Swords of Archangel Michael, the holy roadmap to break curses, seal blessings, and awaken the call of the chosen. You'll find the link to grab this guidebook right at the top of the comments pinned first. Now listen close, because this here content challenges the stories folks have been fed to keep 'em asleep. Folks have tried to hush it up, which is why I need you to move now. Download that guidebook, then drop a line in the comments saying, "I am chosen, and I will download the digital guidebook." That simple act of faith sets a mighty powerful thing in motion in the spiritual realm. You can't see it yet, but you'll feel it deep down, in every corner of your life soon enough. The moment you speak that truth, the moment you line your will up with the purpose set for you before the world was even made, something shifts. The air around you changes. Your spiritual frequency tunes into heaven's channel, and all that's meant for you starts showing up faster than a summer storm rolls in. What you're fixing to witness in the days ahead will bring you to your knees, not from hurt, but from a well of gratitude so deep it'll take your breath away. The turnaround coming your way is so vast, your mind might struggle to believe it, but your spirit will know every single second that it's as real as the morning sun. Doors that have been locked tight for years are going to swing wide open with such force, you won't have time to catch your breath for the next blessing is knocking at your door. Folks who walked away will come back, but you'll have the spiritual wisdom to see who's meant to stay in this new season and who was sent away by divine decree for your protection. Let me tell you all about the blessings already moving in your life. Your finances, they're fixing to shift in a way that don't make a lick of sense to any worldly reckoning. Money that was stolen, chances that were missed, paychecks blocked by invisible hands, all that's coming back to you, multiplied beyond what you ever imagined. You'll receive from places you never thought to look. That debt that's been choking the life out of you, that pressure that stole your sleep and peace, it's being torn down right now by angelic hands working in the earth's financial corners for the chosen ones. You won't just get by. You'll thrive so much, you'll be a blessing to everyone around you. And those who once pitied you, they'll be standing in awe of the change. Your health, it's being healed this very minute. Whatever's been attacking your body, that pain or sickness or strange ailment draining your strength, the root of it's getting cut off in the spiritual realm. Soon, you'll feel energy you haven't known in years flood back through your veins. Sleep, deep and restful, will return like a long-lost friend. That heaviness on your chest, that knot in your belly, that fog clouding your mind, they're all lifting because the spiritual root's been severed. This ain't just a quick fix. This is full-on restoration that'll have doctors scratching their heads because your numbers won't match what they expected. Your relationships, they're getting a realignment and purification. Folks who drained you, twisted your kindness for their gain, they're being exposed and walked away from. In their place, heaven's sending true friends, honest souls who'll stand by you not for what you can give, but for who you are. You're fixing to experience a kind of loyalty and connection you almost stopped hoping for. Love's coming, real love, the kind that don't play games, don't keep score, don't make you doubt your worth. And to those who mocked you, dismissed your pain, watched you struggle and did nothing, or even worked against your success while pretending to be friends, hear this. Their time of reckoning has already started. I ain't talking about petty revenge, but divine justice, the kind the Most High himself delivers when his chosen ones have been wronged. They'll watch you rise, and it'll burn in their hearts like a fire they can't put out. They'll see you living in abundance, while they wonder where their own prosperity went. They'll see you at peace while their own minds become a mess of battles. And in that moment they'll know for sure, the one they mocked was chosen by heaven all along. Now you gotta understand something about this new season you're stepping into. It ain't just about getting back what was lost. It's about becoming someone you ain't never been before. The fire you walked through wasn't meant to break you. It was a furnace of transformation. Every trial burned away the parts of you that were never meant to be there. The person coming out of that fire is stronger, wiser, sharper, and more anointed than the one who walked in. You've been forged in a fire most folks couldn't survive, and that forging gave you spiritual authority that commands respect in both the seen and unseen worlds. When you speak, things change. When you pray, heaven moves. When you decree, the spiritual atmosphere rearranges itself to fit your words. You might not see it all yet, but you're fixing to. The power inside you's been asleep because the enemy worked hard to convince you otherwise. But that time of deception's done. The veil's being lifted from your eyes, and you're going to see yourself the way heaven always saw you. Not as a victim, not as a failure, not as someone always behind, but as a chosen warrior, anointed and appointed for a mission that'll touch generations. That's why the revelation of the 7 swords is so mighty important right now. Each sword stands for a part of the spiritual authority given to you, but that the enemy tried to keep out of your sight. The first sword breaks the generational curses that have haunted your bloodline for centuries. The second sword seals blessings, so what God gives you can't be taken away. The third sword wakes up your discernment so you can spot every lie and false friend before they hurt you. The fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh swords cover the deepest parts of your calling, your protection, your provision, and your legacy. All this is laid out in the digital guidebook, The 7 Swords of Archangel Michael, ready for you now at the link pinned at the top of the comments. They tried to keep this message from you. They tried to bury this truth because it tears down the walls the enemy built around the minds of the chosen. But here it is, and here you are. It's time to step into your destiny. If you're hearing this, it means all them other tries didn't work out, and heaven itself made sure this message found its way straight to you, the one it was meant for. So go ahead and drop a comment right now. I'm chosen, and I'm going to download that digital guidebook. Let that be your loud and clear declaration of war against every limit, every curse, every lie that's been holding you back. Now listen close, because what I'm about to pour out over you ain't just some promise. No, sir, it's a decree sealed up in heaven's courts with the authority of the Most High, approved by them angels standing at attention when a word of restoration is spoken over a chosen soul. In these next few days, you're going to get a sign. Something will happen. Could be an unexpected call, a surprise opportunity, a vivid dream clearer than you ever had, a message from a stranger speaking right to your heart, or maybe a sudden shift in your life so perfect it can't be called coincidence. When that sign shows up, and it will, I want you to remember this very moment. Remember that you were warned ahead of time, because that's how the Most High works with his chosen ones. He don't just drop blessings on you by surprise. No, he prepares your heart first, so when those blessings come, your faith is ready to steward them right. That financial breakthrough I mentioned? It ain't far off, it's coming up fast. This season, you're going to see money flow your way like it's got a mind of its own, because, well, it does. That business idea sitting quiet in your heart, it's going to get the resources and connections it needs to come alive. That promotion or opportunity that felt blocked. It's going to break loose so strong, even the folks who tried to hold you back will be the ones opening doors for you. Debts that looked impossible to clear, they're going to be handled in ways you never thought possible. And here's the part that'll make the naysayers shake. It's going to happen out in the open. Your blessing won't be hidden, your restoration won't be some secret. It'll be so big, so plain to see, everyone who knows your story will have to admit a power bigger than human hands was working in your life. You're going to build wealth that sticks, real generational wealth, the kind that blesses your kids and their kids after them. The curse of poverty that's hung over your family line is breaking today. The old cycle of working hard but never having enough is shattering now. The chain of financial sabotage that's followed your kin for generations ends right here, right now, with you, because you were chosen to break those chains. Your body, it's the temple of the living God, and it's being restored to the way it was meant to be. I'm speaking healing over every organ, every cell, every system inside you. Whatever name the doctors gave to your trouble, that name holds no weight in heaven's courts. The name above all names has been spoken over your health, and under that name, every disease must bow, every pain must flee, every abnormality must correct itself. You're going to feel strength flowing back into your body like a river that was dammed and now's been set free. Energy, vitality, clear thinking, deep restful sleep, they're all coming back to you right now. Don't be shocked when one morning you wake up and realize something has changed deep down in how you feel. That ain't your imagination. That's proof of spiritual surgery done while you were sleeping. Now I want you to hear me speak to that deepest hurt you carry, the one you ain't never fully shared with nobody, the one locked away in your heart 'cause the pain's just too raw to show. I see it. The Most High sees it. And here's his word to that hurt. It's finished. The time of carrying that heavy load is over. You've punished yourself long enough for things that were never your fault. You've replayed those memories too many times, wondering if you could have done something different, blaming yourself for the cruelty of others. That stops right now. The gavel's fallen in heaven's court, and the verdict is not guilty. You're free from that prison of self-condemnation. You're pardoned from the sentence you put on yourself. The shame that stuck to you like a second skin is being peeled away right now by the gentle, powerful hand of the Most High. And what's revealed underneath? It ain't brokenness. It's glory. Pure, radiant, unshakable glory that was there all along, hiding beneath the layers of pain and blame, just waiting on this exact moment to shine through. I want you to grasp the weight of what's being offered to you today. This ain't no entertainment. This ain't no feel-good pep talk to lift you up for a spell before real life brings you back down. This is a prophetic intervention, a divine interruption in your life's path meant to change your course for good. But a prophetic word needs a response. Faith without action is like planting seed and never letting it touch the dirt. So the action I'm asking you for today is simple, yet mighty. Receive this word not just with your ears, but with your spirit. Let it sink past your mind, past your doubts, past the walls you built to keep disappointment out. Let it reach that deep place in you where hope still flickers, even after all you've been through. Then seal it. Seal this word by downloading the digital guidebook, The 7 Swords of Archangel Michael, through the link pinned at the top of the comments. Inside, you'll find prayers, declarations, and spiritual strategies to bring every promise spoken over you today to life. So comment now. I am chosen and I will download the digital guidebook. Let those words be the key that unlocks every good thing heaven's got ready for you. Now as we come to the sacred end of this moment, I want to lay a blessing on you that'll follow you all your days. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of the world lifting off your shoulders, because what I'm about to say carries the full authority of heaven's hosts. I decree that from this day forward, you walk under an open heaven. Every curse ever spoken